on to the 2024 season, and it was a bit of a strange one for us because we seemed to have a load of meetings and then we had a 6-week break in the middle of the season without any racing. A few of our top drivers didn't do quite as many meetings, but there was still plenty to play for with the young guns that moved up, the likes of Callum, Freddie, Kai and Charlie, and they certainly livened it up. I have to say that obviously we've now got our 2025 fixture list and it looks pretty good. I think we're going to have a cracking year next year. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest of honour is someone who I've known for many years and I've had the pleasure of racing with in my early days. One of the all-time greats of Brisca Formula 1. Ladies and gentlemen, 391 Andrew Smith. Welcome, Andrew. We're trying not to be too long, but we will be still there, smiling and handing out plenty of trophies, and then we'll have a word with you a bit later on. So, a lot of the drivers here tonight don't really have much to show for their efforts this season, but the formula's not all about winning. The likes of Craig, the likes of Craig Hodgkins, Liam Powell, Ryan Stewart, Sarah Royal, Cheryl Lee, and lots of others have turned up week in and week out and still put on a show. Even the likes of Duddy and Ben Billin that do the odd meeting, but they can still challenge the regulars. And of course, they couldn't do it without all the officials that help us out. So once again, I've got to say a massive thank you to all the helpers and all the officials. So, the juniors, you've had a brilliant year this year. The driving on the whole has been very clean with some great racing. We've had several new drivers throughout the year who are all fitting in nicely. And so next year, I really look forward to watching you continue to learn and develop your careers. So, unfortunately, this first part is for the seniors only, which is for the track championships. So we'll begin with Aldershot. So the track really does suit the carts, and this meeting was certainly chaotic. This year, the track championship was sponsored by Team 375, Team Kingham. It's a bit ironic because they just did nothing but trash the car on that day and had an absolute nightmare. So your track champion for 2024 is in fact Jared Lindsay. Jared's not here tonight, but we'll be putting his trophies to one side and Chris will collect it. But we'll have a round of applause for Jared, please. So we shall move on to Bradford. The track championship was sponsored by long-term fan Brian Watson, and what can we say about the racing at also? It was absolutely top class for both juniors and seniors, and the Gold Top meeting was a great advert for what this formula is all about. So, your 2024 track champion is 518 Charlie Portman. Okay, so we'll move on to Buxton. Another hit and miss season up at Buxton. As always, the weather plays a big part up there. We did see some great racing from both the juniors and seniors, and a couple of good nights in the bar as usual. The track championship was sponsored by Nick Taylor at TD Motorsports, and your 2024 track champion at Buxton is 227 Kai Palling. Come on, Amy, crack on. Just because you're 8 months pregnant, that's no excuse. And Kai, don't just not another word later. Right, Cowdenbeath. So Cowdenbeath was certainly affected by the weather, but still got the heart pumping watching the carts racing around the infamous wall. The track championship was sponsored by a fan Jack Watson, and the winner is 44 Thomas Brighton. Okay, so while we were up in Scotland, obviously, we went to Crimond, and that was sponsored by Baz and Carol at My Bryn Hub, and it provided a great start to the Scottish weekend, after a gap of 11 years. So, your Crimond track champion is number 12, Graham Willett. So, move on to Henderson. Henderson has certainly become a favourite with the drivers, even though it can be a bit rush and tear with the Inca race format that they ran last year. Fortunately, we won't be running that next year, so it might be a little bit better. As usual, it provides some great action. The track championship is actually sponsored by Team Willie, but he didn't win that one. And your winner is 227, Kai Pally. So we move on to Ipswich, and that again provided some great racing. The carts really go well around there, and this year we'll be there twice, so that was certainly a good thing. It was a little bit damp, and it put everybody into a single racing line, but it did produce some great racing. The track championship was once again sponsored by Demolicious Cakes, and the winner, who's not here again, is 210 Jared Lindsay. So come in a bit of quiet, please. So next up we have Mildenhall. Another great track that really suits the carts. The fire really made a dent in our Formula season. And although there was no means on the fixtures for 2025, we look forward to returning there in 26. The track championship was sponsored by Conoco Motors, and the winner is the old man himself, 265, Carl Moore. So then we move on to Northampton, which is really a Marmite track for a lot of you. Some of you love it, the others hate it. It does produce great racing, and I don't think I've known a track that changes so much during a meeting. The track championship was sponsored by Team Haywood, and your winner is 313 Sarah Royal. You've got any picture taken, Sarah. We now want to look back. Right, so on to Skegness. So this is the last of our track championships. What a season we've had at Skeggy again, and a massive thanks to Rob for being so flexible and letting us have the run the place. The track championship was again sponsored by our very own DJ Boots over here, Jack, thank you. And your winner is 173, Paul Kay. Okay, so next up is the Josh Rogers Memorial. Can we have some quiet, please? Right, the Josh Rogers Memorial. As always, this is the first feature final of the year, no matter what track or what surface. This year it was held at Henderson Raceway, and the winner was someone who was a little kid and watched his dad race against Josh. Having stepped up from a successful junior career, he was almost expected he was going to win this one after winning the 2 heats. So taking his first feature of his senior career and the Josh Rogers Memorial is 227, Kai Palin. Okay, so next up is the Paul Hinkley Tribute Race. Look, can you just shut up, please? You might have your own thing to talk about up there, but it's disrespectful to us lot up here. so shut it. Right, this year, the third running of the race, a massive thank you to Andrea and the girls for presenting the trophy on the night and the £99 prize money that gets paid out in the £1 coins. Once again, it was a great race that all the drivers wanted to win. After a hard-fought battle, it was a great drive from Mr. Smooth as Silk, 173 Paul Kay. Cheers, Paul. So, we move on to the triad pairs, held over the Skegness Treble weekend and sponsored by the Havercroft family in memory of old man Mick. We take the highest placed driver from the junior Young Guns points table and pair them up with the lowest of the seniors. At the end of the weekend, the pair with the most points becomes a triad treble champion. But we had to draw them out of the hat this year because everything went a bit pear-shaped. But this year, your winners, in juniors, it was 210 Rowan Lindsay, and in seniors, Joe Higgins. Right, Grand National Championships up next. So the Grand National Championship is a culmination of points scored in all Grand Nationals that we run. It was sponsored by Plastic Pen Racing, and although there weren't that many meetings this year with the Grand National, it was still a close one. Taking the title by just 4 points from Chester Love was 357 Bendy Lynn. Now apparently Bendy's been down at Wetherspoons all afternoon, so he might struggle to get up here.
Kraken's out.
Right, so we'll move on to the Scottish weekend. So what we did on the Saturday when we raced at Crimond, we had what we call the Highland Trophy, but what we have is the Bannock Burn Bash. I think Chev's the only one that'll know what this one's about. This trophy hasn't been presented for many years, but back in the day there was a few Scottish drivers that raced up at Crimond and Cowley on a regular basis, and once a year the English went up there to compete for it. So what we've done is we reintroduced it this year up at Crimond, and next year it will be the highest point scorer over the weekend up at Cowley that will win it. But this year, your Highland champion, well, we all know who it was because he won every race and was just absolutely on rails. It's Graham Willett. Right, so we move on to the Scottish. After Crimond we were on down to Cowley for the Scottish. Another moist meeting that produced some very hectic racing in the race wall. As I said earlier, with only one racing line, it was brilliant to watch and heart in the mouth stuff. The Junior Scottish was sponsored by My Print Hut, and in third, having a great weekend, we have Sienna Moss. So, right, stay there, Sienna. Just stay there, we'll get a picture of the top three. So, in second, and for me, he was star of the race. 153, Alfie Allen. Stay there, Alfie. So, your winner was actually Oliver Heron, but he's not here this evening, so we'll just have a picture of these two with Andrew, please, come in the side. So we'll still give a round of applause to Oliver anyway. Thank you. So, the senior Scottish was ironically sponsored by the furthest south team, Codicote Motors. I don't know how it happened, but that's what happened. Some big hits going in with plenty of spins, lots of riding the wall. In third place, I really don't know how his chain stayed on with the number of times he rode the wall. We got 518, Charlie Portman. So, in second place, and what a drive it was, it's 110 Addison Stanning. And your 2024 Scottish champion is 44 Thomas Brighton. So can we have a picture of the top three, please, as well? However you want to do it. Right, Thomas, before you disappear, let's stick a mic in. So, you didn't do that many meetings this year, but you still were up there competing?
Yeah, I just double shot, trying out to grind, we got one for the lady, but
Well, that Scottish between you and him was certainly something else. You're off to New Zealand next week, so are you?
yeah, I'm off on Tuesday, so that should be good. I've got a driving a super stock down at Stratford, so I'll see what I can do in that.
Well done. So your 2024 Scottish champion, Thomas Brighton. So next we go on to the East Coast Championship. This is a championship that was introduced last year to both juniors and seniors by Ruth Nunn. And this year it was continued by the Nunn family with Karen and Danny through their company K&D Designs. So thank you both. It was a combination of points scored at Milton Hall and Skegness over the year. In the juniors, your winner is 140, Harvey Haywood. And in the seniors, Mr. Smooth as Silk, Paul Kay. Oh, right. For what? The East Coast? Oh, hang on, here we go. Sort it out after. Right, who was third in the juniors in the East Coast? No? Right, well we're going to have to go to the senior, we've done them both, and we'll just take a picture. We'll have to sort them out afterwards. Paul, please. Yeah, this is the senior one, so I don't know the top three now. Just present it. I know, but I've already had it here. We've got some lovely trophies that we will give to second and third in the East Coast Championship, but for some reason, I don't know who they are. I've got here a shield and trophy on this list, but anyway, I do organise it, my fault. Right, Shale Shifters. So for the 2024 Shale Shifter Series, we're sponsored by Spencer at Team 282. We hope to see him back on track next year. This is for the seniors only. And your winner is 227 Kai Pally. Cheers, Kai. There's a lot of boxes behind here, Kai, to put your stuff in when you go home. Right, so the Asphalt Ace Series was sponsored by Kelvin at Smoke Street, and again this is the seniors only. This was a close one that went down to the last meeting. Taking the title by just 3 points is Mr. Smooth Silk, Paul Kay. So, last year we introduced the new white and yellow series for the seniors, and we added the juniors to it this year. As well as the title, they will run the yellow and white checkered wing in 2025. In the juniors, this was sponsored by Chris Hams, and in the seniors by Baz and Carol again at My Print Club. In the juniors, third place, we have 317 Sienna Moss. So, in second place, we have Daisy Kay. And your winner of the Junior Whites and Yellows is number 34, the Flying Mullet, Henry Hamilton. So we move on to the seniors, and in third place we have 25 Callum Johnson. In second place we have our very own 38 Freddie Holman. And your winner is 141 Daz Hill. Well done, guys. Right, so we'll move on. The next trophy is the Death Trap. Well, the DT Motorsport was sponsored by the Death Trap Motorsport, the Under 25 Championship, and this was open to any driver that starts the season under 25 years of age. Points on both sides of this is count towards the title, and your winner is 227 Kai Pally. So we move on now to the Grand Prix series. The Grand Prix is a great incentive for the lower graders with a handicap point system. This year the Grand Prix series in the juniors was sponsored by Roger Barnes Tyres, who's been a great sponsor. This is for the trophy that was designed by Alfie Allen, so thank you Alfie. And it's a great thing to see the juniors and the lower graders battling hard. In third place, and having an absolute superb end to the season, 450 Riley Jackson. Stay on the stage, Riley. Stay up there, Riley, okay? In second place, we have 519 Jack Lawrence Smith. And your 2024 Junior Grand Prix champion is 34 Henry Hamilton. Right, we're going to have a word with you three, once you've had your pictures. Come and have a top three taken with Andrew. That's it. However you want to do it. Right, we'll have a quick word with them all. So, we'll start with you, Riley. So, not a bad end to the season to see you've only just joined us, are you pleased? So what's the plan for next year? No, we're going to West Ham. Oh dear. Right, Jack. Got your really good song with that. So, you had a really good battle with him, didn't you? It was very close. So, playing again next year? So, obviously, that was your first season, wasn't it? And Henry, you've had a bit of a cracking season, haven't you, really? Could do their cup, but there you go. I'm probably jealous because I haven't got any. So, next year, what are the plans? You're going to do a few meetings?
I don't know, you guys know.
Best. Go for the best. Well done. Your top three, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so in seniors, the Grand Prix Championship is sponsored by Portman Oaks. Cheers, Matt. The prize for this is the rather unique melted down BAR F1 Grand Prix car of Jack Villeneuve. In third place, if you look at the bottom of it, it says all out. Really weird thing, I don't know how we got it. So, yeah, after a terrible season, but taking advantage of his white grade, we have 57 all elite. So in second place it was 210 Gerard Lindsay. So obviously we'll put his group to one side for a round of applause. And the winner of the 2024 Portman Oaks Grand Prix is the Blue Top Bandit, number 8, Matthew Lloyd. Oh, what did you talk to me, Matthew? Come on then, Matthew, we'll have a word. So, you've been in Brisbane quite a few years now. I would imagine you'd be pretty pleased with how your tarmac form ended up this year.
Yeah, really admires it, yeah. I mean, watch out next year, I know. If you had to cancel that Buxton final, but that last Thursday.
Well, there's a lot of things that made the outcome of that meeting slightly different, but obviously you've been with us quite a few years now. No one nearly is a shale or a wet tarmac man, but you know, you definitely nailed it this year, last year on the dry. So, first major championship, yeah?
Yeah, 29 factors were great. Amazing, what a good win, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, Matthew Lloyd. Right, so we now move on to the British, which in the juniors, this was once again sponsored by M1 Welfare Sanitation. Lee and Anna, thank you very much. An exciting race with a rather chaotic last lap. And this saw, in third place, 373 Daisy Kay. Yeah. I'd like to thank Lisa and Paul Kay for providing the wreaths, well, laurels, that's better, isn't it? Unfortunately, there was a mess up with the trophies on the night, and that's why they're getting the new ones. Stay up there, Daisy. So, in second place was 69, Alfie Slatter. And your 2024 Junior British Champion, 38, Freddie Holman. the top three who all deserve that one. Well done, you three. Right, Freddie. Speech, you're not commentating now, so obviously that was a great end to your junior career before you stepped up to the seniors, but can you remember much about them last couple of laps?
Yeah, actually, I just knew when I raced on how it was going to go for it, and then we just got out and we got through and just kicked off through.
Yeah, and I've had nothing but grief off your bloody mother because we didn't get the right trophies on the night. So yeah, good start in the seniors. Could you be the first person ever to win the double in the Britishes?
Potentially, so guys.
Well done, Freddie. Good luck. Right, we've got one more before the break, folks. So we've got the UK Supreme Championship. I'd just like to say, I don't know if you noticed, but there's some fantastic trophies here this year, and that's all due to the sponsors of the meetings. It's all that sponsorship money that we put up. It doesn't go in the pocket of Ian Higgins as Higgins tax. It pays for this one. So, once again, a massive thank you to all the sponsors. So this new championship for 2024 was the UK Supreme, and I've one round in each track. The winner gets to run the red and white checkered wing, or he doesn't because he's buggering off, but anyway. The juniors were sponsored by Ash Weller and Weller Motorsport. In third place, 140 Harvey Haywood. Stay up here as well, Harvey. In second place, 373 Daisy Kelly. And your winner is 210 Rowan Lindsay. Yeah, it's nearly time for a break. I'm nearly run out of here. Right, let's have a top three pick of you guys. Okay, thank you. So in the seniors, this was sponsored by somebody that both Andrew and I raced with. I raced with him in the F1s, Andrew raced with him in the hot stocks, and that's Richard Ainsworth. So this was sponsored by Ainsworth Garage. In third place, 173, Paul Kay. But Steph, if you want to brace yourself, we're having a break as soon as this last two are done. In second, we have 227, Kai Palling. And your winner is 518, Charlie Portman. So I'll have a picture of the top three, please. Yeah, right, you can stay there, Charlie. You too, thank you very much. So, you're leaving us?
I'm leaving, yeah.
V8, yeah. So, obviously I got you did Gala night, so I take it you really enjoyed it.
I did really enjoy it, yeah. They were brilliant. I couldn't ask for anything else.
That thing called suspension, it's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
It definitely is, yeah.
Right, well done, Charlie. You're Supreme champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a bit of a break for about half an hour. So get your drinks in, and then we will resume. Thank you. Ready? Right, so you can all be sat down, please, and slowly put it up. Let's have a little bit of quiet, please. Yes. Come on, quiet. Right. We're going to backtrack a little bit because after much of ado, we've now found out who the East Coast Championships are. So the wonders of keeping your emails. Right. So we're going to represent them. So your East Coast Championship, again sponsored by Karen and Danny at KD Design Print. So in third place in the juniors we have 140 Harvey Haywood. No, we haven't. He was winner. Sorry, he was third. Right, we'll start again. In third place we have 373 Daisy Kane. Right, stay with me. In second place, we have 210 Lauren Lindsay. And third time lucky, your winner, Harvey Haywood. We'll have a picture of the top three together, please. Okay, thank you very much. So, we'll carry on with the East Coast again. So, in third place, I've definitely got it right. 227, Kai Pally. In second, 357, Ben Lynn. Is Ben Lynn not here? Oh yeah, I thought you were under a table already then. Not yet. What outfit have you got for later? Alright. And your winner, 173, Paul Kay. Top three together, please. Let's have a picture of you. Well done, guys. Right, we're going to move on to the Senior British. The Senior British again was sponsored by Sky Direct, who sponsored us for the past 15 years. And it was a race-long battle with Kai and Carl. Putting in a great performance. So, we had, Charlie was in there as well, wasn't he? I forgot about him. Right, so, Charlie, in with that pretty fringe. Yeah. So, as I say, young Paul was the man everybody expected to win it because he'd won all the heats, but again, he lost the toss of the coin, so he had to start at the back. So, what have we got here? In third. Hang on. Yeah. In third, we have the old man himself, 265, Carl Lunn. In second, we have that man, Charlie, whatever his name is, 5'8", Charlie Portman. And your winner from the back of the grid is 173 Paul Kay. So we're on a picture with the top three, and then we're on a split of Paul. I've learned you now. Right, come on Paul, I'll have a quick word with you over here. So, to be fair, you've been absolutely on it this year. Some great racing. I would think, having lost the toss and winning that one, you must be really pleased with that.
Yeah, I needed to think about it at the back, so I needed to hold back a bit so that everybody runs between everybody into that corner. And then I just nipped on the inside of the wall, and luckily come out at the end alright, and just power through to the end.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be honest, mate. I watch you racing, and you know, that's how the call is moving still. You know, you don't really do something, you just absolutely flying with it. So, what are your plans for next year?
We're going to see what we can do. We're going to hopefully just touch on the areas this year and hopefully come out even better. We'll see.
Well, your British champion, Paul Kay. So we move on now to the Best Junior Newcomer. So the award for Best Junior Newcomer is decided by myself. The junior formula really did us proud this year with some top draw racing throughout the season. There weren't many new arrivals early though, but at the end of the year and from mid-season there were some great new additions. Isabel, 433 Jack, 515 Mason, 97 Declan. They had a little bit of a rough time, but believe me, your time will come. 182 Connor and 450 Riley both had a good run at the end of the year. 127 Harrison has shown a great turn of speed this year. But for me, it was to be decided between two drivers. And I've got to say, it was a really, really tough decision. Our two drivers that I classed as the two that was going to decide on the best newcomer, two totally different styles, one foot down, flat out, here we go, let's see what happens, and the other one with a little bit more precision. So, unfortunately, Teddy, your runner-up, and your winner is Henry Hamilton! Easy position. Well, you're taking the foot down there, too. Well done, Henry. So the next one is the driver of the season. This is one that again I decide on. It's not always about the winner of a race. A couple of contenders this year were Garrett for his racing at Aldershot, winning all three. Kai's gold top drive was something else. Charlie Portman, that heat that he did at Oxford where he just threw it round the wall. Paul Kay Jr. Paul Kay British, obviously coming from the back to win it. Alfie Allen, I mentioned earlier at Cowden Beach, was brilliant. Graham Willett winning them all up at Criven. But for me, the driving season was not about winning. It was about pure guts and determination. After being cut out of her car, so you all know at Buxton, and taken to hospital only weeks before, Daisy's driving the junior final at Buxton, where she hung on for the last lap, where many drivers would have pulled over looking, especially going into that corner where 3 weeks before she had to be cut out of the car and ended up in hospital. She didn't move. She stuck to her line, stuck to her guns. So, driver season, Daisy Carey! Welcome. Right, so now we move on to the Stoxkarts Good Sportsman Award. This award is in honour of old man Mick, who was part of my team when I raced ones and when we were involved with all this at the start. The new members won't really remember him, seeing him hobbling around on his crutches or on his mobility scooter, but Mick loved the racing. In the past, the award's gone to non-drivers as well as drivers. Charlotte Topping and Heathing was last year's winner, and they were non-drivers. This year's winner was a tough decision. My first thought was Team Dunn, who announced their retirement after supporting the formula for over 10 years. But by the same token, another driver has given so much to the formula for nearly 14 years, and has become the epitome of what this formula is all about. Win or lose, he always had a smile on his face, but unfortunately, due to the night at Skegness bar when the angry DJ decided to try and kill him off and continue health problems that call it a day. I know that old man Mick will be really chuffed that this man's won it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the winner of the Stoxkarts Awards, the legend that is Weezy! Colin Graham would go out where he is. Like I said, 14 years have been there, put me away. Some of you won't know, but there's a famous picture of Graham after he visited the wall of Cowden Booth where, unfortunately, the next morning he was that stiff he couldn't get his trousers up, so he was just stood there with his sexy white fronts. And that picture travelled round the world. Whenever me and Christina went on holiday, we put it up in all the places we could posters. But Graham, unfortunately, you have to call it an end, but we're not going to see, obviously it's not the end of seeing you at the tracks, but you've won time.
It's been a fantastic time. The Stoxkarts Trophy. I'm very emotional about this one. You know, I've come up here before and I've always had a great reception when I've got up here and it's been great. Stoxkarts Award. We started when old Nick was doing his bit, and it was such a fantastic bloke. It was struggling at the time, but he never complained. I mean, we were both, I was hiring at the time, and we were both underneath the car trying to adjust the train. And I says to him, he says, "What are you doing under here?" He says, "I ain't got to stand up." He says, "I'm not in pain down here." And that's how he was, you know, he was such a good lad. And, you know, at that time, I mean, they got 10 iron cars on that time, and you know, he got around and he won them all on, he was doing his bit. And it was such a wonderful bloke, and I'm really proud to get this award from me.
So we're on to the best team in newcomer, which is voted for by the drivers this year. We won't be next year because unfortunately we're just not getting enough people taking the effort to put a vote. So that doesn't take anything away from this. This year there are a few contenders. We've got Addison Sky, Charlie and Callum picked up votes. We had a joint second place between Freddie and Dan Flynn. But your winner with double the points, which is no surprise, is 227, Carl Pally! Right now, you're not getting away with this one. Over here. So if you look back on this trophy, somewhere, what year is it? Can you see it? Yeah, so his old man won this many years ago, and I'm glad to say that Kai is a little bit cooler than his dad, because his dad stood up on that stage where we were at when we presented it, but loving him like a baby. So, I would imagine you'd be really just to win that, same as your dad, yeah?
Yeah, it was good. Well, I really good year, I can't complain.
Yeah, well done. So, your best newcomer, Kai Palin. So, now we move on to the one that you don't really want to win, I suppose, the unluckiest driver, or as it's better known, the wooden spoon. So this year we have promotes for, it used to be called the Danny Num, but now it's just Danny Num. Shelley, she got votes, Ryan Stewart, Rob Key Jr., Sarah Royal, you all got votes. But winning by single votes, having a load of damage throughout the year, was, it was between two drivers. One vote won it, unfortunately, Shelley, it wasn't you, it was 57, Ollie Lee! Right, so next we have the Entertainer of the Year, which is voted again for by the drivers. This one was really only between two drivers, because Nick Palin was too tight to take out a licence, so his votes don't count. So, he took out a licence, so he manages to get votes, and that's the Angry DJ. Now, obviously, he's getting a bit of a reputation, because he nearly killed Wheaty off 2 years ago. This year he put Plumber Boy, who had a 100% attendance record until the very last meeting, but because the Angry DJ had got him up playing games, he spent the next day in bed and missed the meeting. So, Johnny, you got all the votes. The other, as I say, was the driver that he actually tried to kill off, and your winner is Mark Osborne. So I'll word you for along, come on. Yes, you do have to. So obviously you do these vlog things and all that lot, and you understand she's good, you just do know. Well, you don't run as much as Dobbo, but anyway, you have been known to have a bomb clip out, haven't you? So you were actually a bit gutted about missing that record, weren't you?
I was actually, yeah, I was gutted because how heavy it was in the whole season. And then sort of standing there and go, one of those. But yeah, I was really bottom of it, it was all over.
So see what you've done Angry DJ, and if you'd have done that, you'd have been the only driver this year if you hadn't meeting.
That's why I was gutted, because I asked everybody, have you done all the meetings? Have you done all the meetings? No, I'm thinking, I've done it. Mention of over here and there. I was like, pretty much the money high and everything I've lost.
For those that aren't regulars again to see Skegness, obviously Johnny Kay is getting this reputation now. I would advise you all, and Mark will back me up on this, don't play these stupid bloody games.
Don't do it. If you're going to do it, just don't do it. I sort of stood there and went, that's a good idea. I got Madison to do it as well. Everything. I mean, it was just horrible. Yeah, I sort of stood there and I thought, I've been 50 years old this year, and I've never been to sick or drink or anything like that. And I sort of just stood there and went, like, in some sense, and I went, you are really, really broke down the one.
So, well done, Mark. Your Entertainer of the Year, Mark Osborne. So, we move on to the one that you all vote for again. This one is open to both juniors and seniors, which is the best presented car, although the seniors for both. There were some stunning looking cars this year again, with plenty of good ones to choose from. Last year's winner Freddie got votes, still getting votes with the signed job that he's had for 5 years, so that's not bad going. Charlie Portman, Callum Johnson, Max Kane, Jack Lilly, Mason Paskey, they all got votes. I have to be honest, I thought it would be a one-horse race, but it ended up again with just one vote deciding it. The runner-up was Paul Kane, but your winner, and he's not here tonight, so on his behalf, Baz Watson's going to collect him, is Harvey Heathcote. So Baz will make sure that Harvey gets this. Is this here as well, Baz? So he gets that as well. Well, cheers Baz for doing that. So, we now move on to the Junior Young Guns Championship. This year, then, it was sponsored by Digital Motorsport, Andrea and the girls, and it's a real shame that some drivers hit that age limit halfway through the year, which prevents them from being able to compete for this title. It's one of the things I've got a bit of a bugbear about, and I've tried changing the promoters, but they won't let me race till the end of the 16th and 15th year. So when you hit 16, you have to retire. That doesn't take any thing away from the rest of the juniors. In third place, in the Young Guns Championship, we have 69, Alfie Spatter. In second place, putting up a great battle, and he's still got plenty of time left, he's 140, Harvey Haywood. So, your 2024 Young Guns champion, who just through some superb, consistent driving, he just kept plugging away, brilliant racing, it's 210, Ron Lindsay! Right, we'll have a picture of the top three, please. Right, on the fuel scale, we'll have a quick word with you. So, to be fair, the team put in a great effort, didn't they? I remember particularly the Skegness when the car got absolutely wrecked, and your dad worked just about all night today, but obviously you must be happy with you.
Being very happy, it's been very well.
Oh, shut it! Sorry, carry on. Yeah, you've had a brilliant year, though.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the team for all the effort they've put in, and thank you for Harvey for giving the fair and hard battles he's put in.
Well, so unfortunately, particularly you don't know the future of the team either, so all I'll say is enjoy what you've done, you deserve it. Well done! So now move on to the senior points, which this year was sponsored by Weller Motorsports. And we had the emergence of the Young Guns, and with Carl and Danny cutting back, Andrew kept him there still plugging away when he turned up, keeping him on the toes. But in third place, and receiving the Stoxkarts voucher for £50 after a great season, is 5'8" Charlie Portman. So, Matt, what do we do with that voucher? Sell it off for 30 quid or something. So now I'm sideways, I want to redeem the money, won't it? So Matt's going to have a voucher for sale for 30 quid for a hitter. For 35, he said. Right, in second, and a voucher for 100 quid. 173, Paul Kay. Yeah. So, your winner taking a voucher for £200 after an amazing season is 227 Carl Collins. Good job of cleaning the bank tonight, Luke. Right, so we move on to the senior goal top. And I'm not sure we were top three, I apologise. Well done, guys. So, the senior goal top. A massive thank you to Gary North from 10 Tools, who's carrying on the tradition of sponsors for the 16th year from his brother Colin. To all is greatly appreciated. The 2024 Gold Shot was one of the most chaotic races of the year. Defending champion out on the first lap, rollovers, stoppages, big crashes, several restarts, it had everything. Eventually, when we got to the end, we had third place, and he's not here tonight to receive his trophy, but it was Jared Lindsay. In second place, just one place away, the Central voucher for £100. Andrew Duddy, you're going to do it one day. So number 4, Andrew Duddy. Well, Andrew, we'll have a word with you since you go with the old school boys. So, obviously, we've done how many years? Yeah, too long, so come on, give us your results in the goal.
This is the 5th time I've been either second or third in the last 10 years.
So, it's a bit like it's almost like the Willie Harrison story, isn't it, mate? All those years, so close.
At least Willie won it once eventually in 82, so hopefully maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows, but we'll keep trying. We're close, maybe once. I'll take either.
We'll take either. Well done, Andrew Duddy. So, your winner and taking home the 10 Tools Gold Top Champion box is 227 Kai Collins. Stick the trophy on the box or whatever that was. Oh, it's there. So come on, Kai, we've got to have a word with you. I'm afraid you're not getting away. Oh, you'll have a picture of these top two, as I said. Jared's not here, but we've got the trophy from one side for him. Right, come on, Kai. So, are you going to do what Mark 2 did use as your stock draw?
No. Probably going to come to work and then go on top of my other box.
Yeah, so you've had an amazing year, haven't you, Kai? I bet, you know, all those years ago when you started watching when your dad was racing, I bet never dreamed you'd have a year like this year.
No, well, I didn't think I was going to top last year, to be honest, in the years, I didn't think I was getting better. So I think that this year, and when you go up from here, hopefully.
Well done, your Gold Cup champion, Kai Parry. And we will watching now have the driver's driver of the year, which is voted for by you, the drivers. This one doesn't carry a roof colour, along in a great position, but it is one that every driver wants to win, as it's voted for by the drivers that you race with week in and week out. It really was a two-horse race this year, with only two drivers literally picking up votes, winning by just one vote. The 2024 Driver of the Year is 173 Paul Kay. We'll have another word with you, please, Paul. So a word with you. So this is the one that, as I say, all the fellow drivers have voted for. Obviously in second place is Kai, so but you have taken that one. You would be really pleased.
I'm honestly gobsmacked. I just can't believe that people, feel that way about, voting and thinking that he deserves it. It really means a lot, to be honest with you. I can't thank you enough for all of you.
Well done, Paul Kay. Right, we've just got a few more little activities going on with, please. So, can I have Ruth, Danny, Carl, Karen, Debbie on stage, please? Come on. Come on, mother. So, ladies and gentlemen, as most of you will know, this is Team None. We've had a lot of families and teams pass through this formula over the years, but for the past 10 years, this family has made their mark in many ways. From the very first meeting, they actually involved when Carl raced a hire car at King's Lynn and whooped everybody's backside, and then came up and bought it on the spot. To all the races that you've done in between the championships, you've won the championship. Danny's won. Even Danny, his last ever meeting, rolling on the first lap of the gold top. But it's not just them. Ruby's been there providing cups of tea for everybody, and we all appreciate it. Of course, the guys couldn't do it without the ladies. So, we'd like a bunch of flowers, please, for Karen. Bunch of flowers for Debbie. Oh, there you go, ladies. Andrew will present you those. Oh, Charlotte, I haven't forgotten you. Come on! Okay, yeah. So this one's for Debbie. There you go, Debbie. Come on, Charlotte, you can come over here and see me. Come on, over here, Charlotte. You're going to stand here, so I'm going to have a word with you in a minute. So, for Danny, Carl, Ruth, and Charlotte. For me, so it's Danny, Carl, Ruth, and Charlotte. We have a little something to hang up at home. Yeah, so Carl, Danny, and then Ruth and Charlotte. So just a little something from us all, just to say thank you to Team None. Round of applause for Team None. So come on, so obviously we run the football cards in a loyalty fund that Julie Fenton set up originally, and Charlotte has raised. Do you actually know how much you raised, Charlotte?
No, I don't actually.
It's over £5,000. Charlotte also was in the road, isn't you? So now she works full time, and Charlotte's just come out of the shell so much since she got involved in Formula. But Carl is going to be doing a little bit of a few meetings next year. But honestly, from all of us, thank you, Team Dunn. Right, before we finish up, I would like to say a massive thank you to all the drivers and teams for their efforts. Special thanks to Jason and Claire and Freddie for helping keep the show on the road, Nick and Amy, Nick and Ian for doing the quads, Sam, Jim and Nick for the hire cars, Charlotte for everything that you've done with helping out when you do. To all our fantastic sponsors, a special mention to Sheldon Wadsworth, who lets us keep on using the quad, Charlotte and Kaz Haywood for doing the funny cars, and as always my wonderful Mrs. Christina for putting up with me. But just a little something, Claire, come on, you do so much behind the scenes. Claire Holden. You do so much behind the scenes for me, sorting out all the racing rigs and everything else. So Jason won't play a flowers because if he does, she thinks he's done something wrong. So we just don't get we don't get some. But you don't want to wear her voice, for God's sake. Come on then, Claire, I want to say something. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, right, obviously we just had Christmas, right? Tell the people what Jason bought for Christmas.
A funeral plan.
She bought her funeral plan. So, anyway, I'd just like to say we really appreciate you. Thank you for all your help. Thank you. Claire! So, can we have our dog champion back on stage, please, Kai? One Kai. Right. As a way of saying thank you, Andrew, we've got a little something from us which we'd like Kai to present to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, your guest of honour, Andrew Smith. So we just have a quick word with Andrew now, he can say a few words. He's been stood there all night doing a great job. We do have one more little job for him to do after Andrew, but no problem at all, mate. Thank you very much. I'd just like to say I've known Andrew for many, many years, obviously. Many years ago, I think it was his 21st birthday, we gave him a full bumper for his birthday. Do you remember? A full bumper from Stoxkarts. We made him a full bumper and presented it to him, and we were racing a Long Eaton Henderson weekend, and he trashed his car on Long Eaton, and he went over, welded the full bumper on it, and he made him for his 21st birthday. Do you remember?
I'll tell you what, I do. I forgot all about that. I made it last 5 years, haven't I?
One thing I always remember about that night was the distributor we got here. Oh dear. Anyway, I should say I was to you. But Andrew does a fantastic job. I don't know if you follow his write-ups, etc. for the team, Smith Motorsport, but his write-ups are absolutely fantastic. And the work that he puts in to keep the two girls on track is absolutely brilliant. So, I don't know if you've got anything you want to say, Andrew, but, you know, we really appreciate you being here.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here. I mean, when he contacted me and kind of invited me to come tonight, I was quite surprised, really, taken aback, because, I mean, most of you won't even remember me racing, and some of the younger ones probably see me on YouTube. It's funny, I was at Skegness earlier on this year, I have to tell you. I was in the bar, I've been drinking a few against after a Formula 2, and these two young kids came up, and one of them said to me, he's looking at this young kid, I thought, what's he looking at? And he says, finally puts up the courage to come up, and he says, did you used to be Andy Smith? Still fucking Andy Smith. And then, anyway, I said, I didn't say to him. Anyway, I said, anyway, you all know me, you won't remember me. Anyways, I do, I've seen you on YouTube. So that's what you know, but they know you're old. But yeah, thanks very much, Ian, and the Stoxkarts group. It's great to come. It's a privilege and an honour. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. So, Andrew's got to be away yet, because he's going to present every single group here with a little memento of the 2024 season. So juniors, if you'd like to form an orderly queue, we will bring the numbers out. So, who have we got first? Let's get a call. 210, Rowan Lindsay. Come on, Rowan. Amy will take some pictures of you all. Red 27, Harrison. Number 7 is about Brisca. Come on, Isabel. Smile, Isabel. 153, Anthony Allen. 69, Alfie Slatter. 317, Sienna Moss. 25, Alan Johnson. Oh, he thinks he's good, but he thinks he's a senior now, you see. You were a junior at the start of the year. 273, Edie Kay. You've got 20 hands, Carol. What have you been doing? And we've got 97, Declan Gurney, is Declan here? Declan? No? Come back to one side for a minute. 269, Teddy! Three 373, Daisy Kay. 519, Jack Owen Smith. 182, Governors. Sorry, mate. 140, Harvey Haywood. 818, Bobby Earnshaw. 516, Henry Cooper. Hey, what was that? 544, Ryan. 450, Ryan Jackson. 208, Jay Dixon. 433, Jack Bailey. 515, Mason Cooper. 599, Oliver Lawrence. 375,
right on the flying boy, 34, Henry. Oh, I forgot. Brilliant, brilliant. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. What we're going to do, Amy will be up here for about 10 minutes. So if you want your pictures taken in front of the backdrop, we're going to clear the tables away. Somebody like to have some pictures, so we're going to do those. The food will be on shortly. Later on, we're going to do the draw for the raffle and things. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a good night. Again, afternoon.